Welcome back everyone to another video. I'm Max from Jancar.com, and in this one we're gonna do a story. I'm going to give my feedback on a story essentially of a person that emailed it to me, and his main concern or main question is, should I move on, move forward, or should I attempt to get my ex back? Now if you also want to get my feedback on your story, go to maxjancar.com/submissions, where you have a few guidelines and the correct email where you can actually send me your story. Also, if you want to get deeper into getting an ex back, download my reattraction cheat sheet, also link in the description below. Now let's get started. So this reader of mine or viewer of mine writes, my ex and I broke up around 5 months ago. We were together for 1 year and 4 months. She's 20 and I'm 19. So right off the bat, you're fucking young. This is probably not gonna be your last relationship that you're trying to rekindle. This is probably not going to be also your last breakup. So just keep that in mind. That's usually the pattern I stumble upon when I coach, when I give advice to very young people. We had a perfect relationship and we had the best communication anyone could ask for. Okay, I'm going to fucking doubt that. You're young, you guaranteed don't have a lot of relationship experience, you cannot know even what a perfect relationship is, you don't probably have the slightest idea of what good communication actually is, so just gonna state that as a fact. I don't buy into it. Sure, you might have good communication, you might had a good relationship, but well, if it was the perfect relationship, you wouldn't be here. So, calling total bullshit on that. The breakup came out of nowhere, and I'm still lost. And that's usually how it goes for young couples. Hear me out. This is what happens with people, usually. They think that because they are highly attracted to their ex, that they are also attracted to them. They kind of project their own high attraction onto their ex, and they completely delude themselves, even though the reality is that, well, the ex, because it is an ex, this person was very often, and quite in a gradual way though, losing attraction for them. But they were so deluded, the person is so deluded because of their own high attraction that they don't register the other person's declining attraction, and so they get dumped and suddenly they're like, where did this came from? I did not expect it at all. And that's usually because, like I said, they're blinded by their own high attraction. So we're just putting that out there. Her reason was to focus on school and that our end goals don't align. I mean, the school was definitely an excuse. She was just letting you down gently in this case. And there could be a lot of validity in her statement on our end goals don't align. Like maybe you had different values, maybe you had different beliefs, but I'm betting more on you just being needy in some way, you just being spineless in some way, because this is again another pattern I see with very young people. This might be a part of it, but I don't think that is the main reason. Looking back, there is nothing I would change besides putting her on a pedestal. So that was the reason. You've basically been a nice guy. You've basically been a beta cuck, a bitch, a pleaser. So that's, I assume, the main reason she left you. Which I shouldn't have done. I think about her every night and sometimes it gets rough. We interact here and there when we see each other publicly, but nothing about the breakup, mainly just catching up. Well, you shouldn't be catching up with her. You should, if you stumble upon her and she initiates the conversation, you should invite her on a date and try to set a date with her. You should be very strict to yourself that you won't engage in interactions like a friend. You know, you don't want that. You're kind of lying to yourself when you do it. You don't want to catch up. You're bullshitting yourself. You want to fuck this person. You want to have a relationship with them. And, the more you will accept these sorts of catch-up interactions between you two, the deeper you'll be put in the friend zone. That's just the way things work. We go to college together and pretty much lived together. If not that, we saw each other every day. She sees that I'm doing good and made a ton of improvements myself. I also see that she has been sleeping around with other guys and pretty much getting the college experience. Yeah, I mean, at least you're real about it. Yeah, she's probably getting fucking blasted by other dudes right now, getting railed by other dudes that aren't you. That's just the reality of the situation. Again, common pattern with just about every younger couple. I still love her with all my heart, and as much as this sucks to say, I still would do anything for her. Yeah, that's your main problem. Jesus Christ, man. Have some self-respect. You shouldn't do anything for her, especially not now that you're not in a relationship anymore. Come on, man. Come on. Focus on yourself. The gym. Knowledge. Focus on your hobbies. Focus on your social life. Focus on improving as a person emotionally, meaning taking care of your insecurities, your neediness. That's, like I said, the main culprit behind your breakup in any case. Focus on these things and not what you want to do for this girl that kind of left you. She and I are still in no contact through text, but wave at each other in person and occasionally talk. Well, I would cut out the talking, like I said. Cut out all the mindless bullshitty chit-chat. When your ex reaches out, be that in person, she comes to you and starts an interaction, via phone or via text by initiating something that isn't tied to logistics, like work-related stuff, study-related stuff. In those cases, just invite her on a date. Take it from there. Be serious about it. Be serious that you want romance or you're simply not interested. The last thing you want here is being friends or being friendly, like your friends. You know what I mean? That kind of vibe that you're putting off. That's what I'm referring to. Since the breakup, I have leveled up my life completely, especially on a physical level. Awesome. Yeah, that's what you should focus on. I also have multiple girlfriends right now, but none of that is my focus or my priority. I need real advice. Should I move on, move forward? Should I even attempt to get her back? Is she gone for good? I don't think she's gone for good. I don't think you've done so many mistakes, at least you didn't tell them or didn't write them in this email. But all in all, I think you still have a chance. Although I would say I'm leaning towards the side of you just moving on. You have multiple girlfriends. Come on, that's something. That's awesome. Go and get more girlfriends is my advice, since clearly dating is something that seems fun and exciting to you. If not, don't do it. But like, judging by your email, I feel it is. So, go date more women, and I guarantee eventually you will find a woman that is in every way, or in many ways, better than your ex, and you'll completely forget about your ex. Like, that's actually one of the best cures for getting over an ex, finding someone better. And you need experience, a wide breadth of experience to get to that point. So that's what I recommend. I recommend you move on, even though you still have a chance of maybe rekindling things. I recommend you move on and you date more people. So yeah, that's my advice for you. If you want to go deeper, by the way, anyone watching, to get the next back, I have a free reattraction cheat sheet. It's a free PDF, gives you a bunch of tips on getting an ex back, so you have less room for error when you're trying to, well, get them back. So link in the description below. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Take care.